Hey guys, today's video is gonna be about my kayak and all the mods I've done, since I've had quite a few people ask what I've done to it and what I do to fish the Puget Sound. Want to say hi? Say hi! But yeah, I'll give you that overview and talk about each mod I have. So this is pretty much everything I bring each and every time I go out and fish wherever. The Puget Sound, the rivers in Washington. Yeah, this is a 2022 Vibe Shearwater 125. Pretty popular in the east side. You don't see very much of it here in the Pacific Northwest, but I gotta say, they are great kayaks. They do everything: Old Towns, Hobies, you name it, the top brand kayaks. So this is pretty much a budget build, so I didn't really want to spend too much on it. So my first mod is the rudder. I use a piece of Kayak and made it a bigger rudder just so it's easier to steer. They make custom ones, but I just couldn't justify spending $200 for something that looks exactly like this. And it works, so yeah. Second mod I did was a 360 light, one of those boat ones. It was tough trying to force myself to drill this hole, but I just went and did it just for the safety of it. They make 360 flags like this with a light on top, but again, didn't want to spend on it. And I got this third grip crate, pretty much like a Yak Attack kind of, but yeah. So I got a Okmo battery, 100A battery, and I use a ESC for my motor. So this one, you can use a ESC or a PMW or PWM, something like that. It's a control module that pretty much controls the speed and your motor pretty much without having the head. So with that ESC, I can put a receiver on it, which is this thing, this little tiny thing here on the side. That's a receiver for the remote. So it's connected to the ESC, and you program it with a program card to pretty much do it wirelessly. So you can go forward, reverse. I can do cruise control too. So you go like that, tap it, you can control it, how slow you want it, how fast you want it. Makes trolling real easy. So yeah. And then this life vest, I just got it from, I don't even remember, but it was a cheap one when I first started. Definitely want to upgrade pretty soon. So my Downrigger ball, I run an 8-pound ball on this thing, and does pretty good. So this is a pan fishing tackle. It's a Phantom Master reel. So this one I saved from my old boat. I just reused it, cut the shaft here, made it shorter, so that way if you have yours longer, it'll cause the center balance to be sticking out, especially if you have a ball, especially going down really deep. It'll pull you that way. So yeah, I cut it shorter and make it closer to the kayak, so the center of gravity is at least to your center a little bit, so it doesn't pull as much. So yeah, pretty easy to use this one. It's you loosen it, the ball drops down, you tighten it, then you can reel it up. So the reason why, so they sell mounts for these exactly that looks like this. I just made these bracket, use a cutting board, and mounted it myself. So this one just attaches and detaches super easy, especially storing it, or if you're not using it, just quick detach it. But yeah, they sell these custom plates for 5 Shearwaters, but again, they were like $100, so I was like, I can make it myself. So I did that. It only cost about like I want to say less than $20 just for the bolts and the board and everything. So yeah. Then the next one, this one has a compartment on its own, so it's really nice to keep all your stuff organized and thing. And everybody was asking how I did my trolling setup. So this box right here, this was a just a regular storage box for Vibe kayaks. So this is how it is in the compartment. So these have lock screws or locks right here, and it used to be a compartment on its own, but again, I did it myself. I pretty much cut a cutting board and cut the motor, took off the head, and then just use wires and then run it with ESC, so I could use my remote. It's a lot more compact that way instead of having the head stick out and controlling it from that way. So a lot of people do it that way too, like some of Hobies, they use a motor that goes inside and a canister, but I figured it'd be easier to just modify this box and have it in there so it's more discreet too, so you can't even tell. So what I love about this specific kayak is that I'm able to remove this box, which has my motor on it, just like that, and put in this thing, and this will pretty much make it into a Hobie design well that I can use the fins from a Hobie like this. So you could use a regular Mirage drive, it's the newer V2 one, or you can use a 180 drive, so they slip in just like that, just like a Hobie, and they lock in place. Side lock, just like that, and you have yourself pedal kayak. So this is what I used to run before I switched over to my motor mod. So if ever I want to switch back or my battery runs out, I keep it with me so I could use it. But I always keep a paddle too, just in case, because these are notorious for breaking a cable or something like that if you don't maintain them. So yeah, they work pretty good. They're exactly like the Hobies. This bracket, once you lock them down, they don't move at all, so there's no play. The only play is on the pedal, and that's fine because that's how it is. So yeah, they work exactly like the Hobies. I wouldn't say they are as fast as a Hobie, since this is pretty wide, but they do pretty good. They're pretty stable in rough water. As you can see in my videos, I've been in really rough water and never felt like flipping. So this is a cable for my rudder. If you can see, you just release it just like that and the rudder will drop, and whenever you want to lift it, you just tug on it. So if you see this thing right here, so this is for a handle control for the rudder, or you can have it on this side or that side. So let me go over that way, show you how the rudder works. Release it. There's that rudder. So here's the rudder handle. So if you turn it side to side, it'll move that rudder the direction you want. And this is a mod I did that people usually do. They take these clips. If you want to know how to do this, I can do a video on it, but pretty much makes it removable. So if you have problems with your rudder always getting loose, this one you just tug on this and make it tight. Real easy to adjust. And these are actually removable, so you can remove these, and then if you want to store your rudder, or if you don't want to use it, or if you have a back mount motor like these, they come with a NK180 motor mount, so pretty much you can mount a motor or an anchor or anything like that. But yeah, I use a Yak Attack for my rod holders. They work pretty good. I wish I went with the double bolt one, but they work pretty good as it is. I just keep a tackle box of my some lures and stuff, and I have a hummingbird fish finder with down imaging. So this is pretty old. This is like a 2015 or I want to say 2012, something like that. It works as well as it should. It's pretty old, but it still works. It has GPS. It has a thing for ice fishing, and yeah. So I have a 20A battery in here. So this is pretty much can remove it and take it off if you need to. So everything's in here. It's just a 20A battery, and powers the hummingbird, and that's what I run. And these wheels, if you watch my previous video, I got it off of a friend, so he gave me a good deal on it. They were brand new. They're balloon wheels. They're pretty good anywhere you go here in Pacific Northwest. So if you're going to a beach or mud or anything, they're pretty good. Yeah, I got lights in the front too, navigation lights, just so if I launch off of the dark. If you ever see my other videos, I'm launching even before the sun comes up. Yes, kind of dangerous, but as long as you're safe about it and the boats see you and you have light and they'll know you're there. So on the bottom I have a Kayak that I put just to help protect it so I can drag it and all that. So yeah, I got some in the front and then some in the back. And then I got a ram mount from one of my friends too. So this is how I mount my my camera and get all the footage from right up here. This one is for another Yak Attack rod holder that I use if I troll for like kokanee or anything like that. But yeah, I just keep it off if I don't use it. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully it'll help you out in some of your questions on how you would modify your own kayak, how you want it your way and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.